Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. And yo, today's topic, the press conference heard around the world. Hey yo, for everybody that's out there that thought or were thinking that Lamar didn't have this team pressed, that they weren't worried, that they were still the battle-tested Ravens, you were proven wrong today. Listen, so during the press conference, because not every Raven fan is talking about this, during the press conference, a question about Lamar Jackson came up, right? This man, EDC, goes, look, guys, we've been answering a lot of questions regarding Mr. Jackson, and this is a draft luncheon, so no Lamar questions for you. And you already know the media, because everyone's clamoring for everything named Lamar. So of course they're going to try to push the nails a little bit, or at least segue into draft questions with Lamar questions. And they got shut down. I mean, absolutely embarrassed. And look, it did not make the media look weak. It made the Ravens look weak. It didn't make the Ravens look battle-tested. It didn't make them look like an organization that trusts. You know what it made them look like? It made them look pathetic. 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 In all of our eyes. And I'm not speaking out the side of my neck. How? Listen. This team could have survived in another market. Do you think you would be able to get away with that in New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta? My God, you didn't even let them ask a simple question. Oh, it's too much pressure. Why does everything have to be about Lamar? I told y'all this before. Y'all heard me say it. They don't like that he gets so much adulation. They do not like that they don't ask about the Ravens no more. They ask about Lamar. They do not like that they are no longer on the forefront of the lines, but it's a cutout poster of Lamar on the forefront, and players are not coming there to play the Raven way. They're coming there to play with Lamar. It bothers them. It's psychological. It's ego-driven. And look, y'all might say, Nitro, it's probably not what happened. For everyone that didn't watch it, right? I'm going to play 2 clips from it, and you tell me what you hear in these clips. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
Lamar tweeted about having the trade request and saying goodbye to the fans with the Ravens. Have you had a chance to talk to him since? And what was the conversation like? And when a player asks, say, he wants to be traded, what's your confidence level of him being able to be in playing this year with the Ravens?
Yeah, so those are, I understand the need to ask those kind of questions. I think just out of respect for the process, this is a draft luncheon, and we're going to try to keep as much of this discussion as we can to the draft, to the coming weeks, building the best football team we can build. So I understand those questions. I think we've spoken about this situation probably 5 different times this spring in various different press conferences and such. So I'm going to try to just kind of defer to those questions and move forward to the draft.
You guys asked for this. Remember, a lot of people said it's gonna get ugly. Lamar, you might not be up for it. Listen, do you know I don't even call Lamar Jackson anymore. I call him Saint. Do you know why I call him Saint? That's a shout out to Saint. You know who I'm talking about. Franklin Saint from Snowfall. Because what you're watching is a good guy gone bad. What you're watching is a good guy play the bad guy game. What you are looking at is a man that is tired of you playing with his name. And now, more now than ever before, you have to deal with it. And the media is not letting you get away with it. And like I've told y'all before, the reason why Raven Media toes that company line so tight is because they will fire them. They will make sure that they cannot cover the team for any reason possible. And they're not even scared to try to embarrass them. Think about how much absolute gall you have to have that somebody else says, hey, how dare you bring up a player's name in this that played for this team? That was the first MVP of this team. How dare you? If you say it again, get out. And everyone's saying that reporter was escorted out. Because that's exactly what it sounded like. And y'all want me to be cool with it? Hey, yo, what is wrong with Raven fans? Wake up. They're frustrated because their tactics aren't working. And you know what's crazy? I got another vid for y'all to watch. And let's go into it. Matter of fact, I'm going to kill into him more. Oh, wait, let's get to this. Let's show what's up.
Speaking about the draft and everything, just with the Lamar stuff that's going on.
Hey, guys.
Are you all looking at quarterbacks?
Alex, if you can, this is about the draft. Just move off the market. We're not answering one question today.
About the draft. Are you looking?
You see what he said? He's like, bro, it's about the draft. I'm saying, listen, I'll tell you what the question was. So pretty much he said, look, with everything going on with Lamar, are you going to or are you going to be going for a QB in this draft, or a QB do you see not in the top picks, but later on in the draft? And they shut him down only because of that name. You see, that name has become a hot iron bronze stick on their neck. That's what it's became for them. And they can't stand. Listen, there's an old adage. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. And from what all we've been saying, EDC can't cook. That man has no cooking skills. He probably don't even know what a spatula is. But guess what? This is a moment that is showing that the Ravens are more than flustered when it comes to a Lamar, because I told everybody that this was coming ahead. It had to. When a team operates in unmitigated ego, meaning we're the Ravens, our way is always the right way. We don't tweak our way. We don't change our way. We don't even adapt our way. We don't evolve our way because we're perfection. Now look at the purple pecs pop. Boom. Boom. That's what they're like. And y'all sit there and go, eat it up. And they're used to Raven fans eating it up. They're used to Raven fans conforming and agreeing with what they have to say. You see, because Raven fans have been conditioned this way. But a lot of you guys are going on purple Kool-Aid diets. You're not consuming all that purple sugar no more. And you're starting to see the truth. And their chinks in their armor are being glaringly obvious for all of the NFL to see. As a player, would you want to come play for this team right now? Would you? Huh? I mean, really? Could you see yourself doing it? This is what I've been trying to hammer home. It's sad. It really is. And the worst part about this is they're the reason why we're in this position. For everybody saying Lamar, it's Lamar. Oh my God, Lamar, Demetrius, Jackson, LJ, 8. No, it's them, because they thought they were doing this the smart way. They thought they were ahead of the curve when it came to this. And now they are reaping what they have sowed. Reaping what they've sowed. This should be a warning for every team that has a quality quarterback that they don't want to invest into. Either at their 4th or 5th year move directly off the quarterback, or you pay them from their 3rd. You pay them. But the Ravens, no. Why do you think he got the name EDC? Every dollar counts. And I'm not saying to be absolutely an idiot with the money, but I want to let everybody know, if we would have paid him sooner, this would have never been a problem. Never. This man even brought up and said in the press conference, you guys know that, our lack of money, it's out there for everyone to see. Trying to hammer home that they don't got money without pointing out the reason why you don't got no money is you. You, Eric DaCosta. You, John Harbaugh. You, Ozzie Newsome. You. And you know what? I ain't leaving out no Steve Bisciotti neither. Billionaires can get it too. So now we are in this absolute drama-induced days of our life episode that has reoccurring episodes every day. And they're wondering why they're frustrated. This is why you don't let it fester. This is why you don't do business that way. They were trying to put the screws to a player who it doesn't have representation, that they thought we could kill him in the media and he'll eventually come around. That's what they thought. What they did was they pissed him off. They made listen, let me tell you this right now. You see Lamar Jackson smiling and everything. You don't think he's pissed? You don't think he's bothered that they haven't done right by him? Huh? Or offered him the proper contract that he was deserved? If the Ravens, let's say the Ravens talked to Lamar and said, look, Lamar, we know you're better than Kyler. We should have got this done earlier. The fully guaranteed contract, we might not be able to go there. But I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fully guarantee $200 million of it. $200 million, Lamar. That's what? $12 million or whatever more than Kyler for all his guarantees put together. We're going to make that fully guaranteed. And we are going to build around you. We are going to get receivers around you. We're going to make sure we get a coordinator that can accentuate the pass game so you can be the player that you believe you could be. I put money on it, Lamar would have said. Let's do it. But they don't make it seem like a team effort. It's like parents talking to a child. You take this money, boy, and you better like it too. And I don't want to hear no one saying that I'm talking out the side of my neck, because what you are seeing and the way that even Bisciotti had talked, like, Lamar doesn't feel worthy of a cut. They've all lied. And in their lives, they've talked about him like he was a kid, not a man trying to handle his business. And let me tell you this right now. If you want to piss any man off, white, black, green, blue, yellow, I don't care what color they're from, you go ahead and talk to a grown man like he's a child. You go ahead and you treat him like he's a child. You will go ahead and reference him like he's a child. And watch how that turns into a real quick. So thank you, Bisciotti. Thank you, DaCosta. Thank you, Harbaugh. Thank you, Ozzie. Because now, more than ever, Raven fans have become not the Raven flock, but the laughing stock of the NFL right now. And hopefully, hopefully, things get rectified during, as we know, draft. Because if it doesn't, then it never will. And that's another episode of the Wunderkind Show. Hey, look, thank you all for watching. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and you know I appreciate that. For everybody knowing, the Wunderkind Show is changing. We will be putting out now 2 episodes a day, with the later episode being about Ravens football. The earlier episode will be about current sports events. So we will be putting out 2 episodes a day starting tomorrow, right? And it will be covering daily trending topics in sports and also already, as you know, Ravens football. So, once again, thank you for watching. You can be anywhere else in the world, but you hear me. You know I appreciate that. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and please leave a comment. You know I like talking to you guys. I've come to actually like talking to every single one of you, even the ones I disagree with. Just be respectful to other people's differing opinions, and we got no problems. And if you would like to donate to this platform to help it grow, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code to a Cash App. You can also find the Cash App in the description in this video, # The Wunderkind Show. Also in the description that is now available is the Wunderkind Patreon. Yes, ma'ams. Yes, sirs. It is now available. We have one tier that's available right now, but there are people that are investing their time and effort into getting those tiers, and we have right now 5 different patrons on Patreon right now. Shout outs to them. And I will be getting out the Discord to them this week. The Discord for the Wunderkind Show, # Team Wunderkind, will be up and running this week. So once again, this is the Wunderkind Show. This is your host Nitro signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yo!